Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Also turn on the notification bell and like this video to get more of my content. So let's jump into today's video. How did Liverpool and Arsenal slip up to gift Manchester City another title? Because all they just needed to do was win their games. Unfortunately for Arsenal lost to Villa. Now Emery came and pulled a total masterclass to defeat his former team, and that is sad to see. We've all seen how Arsenal had pushed and tried and worked so hard to win the title for a very long time. They've been striving to do this, yet to no avail. All they've done is just get close to the title, miss it by a few points, lose team during the end of the season. Now they had the perfect opportunity of just getting the title. But what did they do? Gifted Emery 2 goals, 2 very rubbish goals, unfortunately, because all I saw was Emery coming to Arsenal's home to try and do what he can to salvage a point, just to secure his European places. But Arsenal, being Arsenal, lost. And if we look at Arsenal's games that are left, it's going to be a very, very difficult game for them to win. Difficult set of games for them to win. We have 6 more games to the end of the season, and those 6 games for Arsenal has Wolves at home. They have Wolves, away. They are going to play Chelsea. They are going to play Tottenham. They are going to play Bournemouth, Manchester United, and Everton. Now, of these 6 games, there are at least 3 difficult games for them to play. The London games, which are difficult to play, the London games, Chelsea, Tottenham, maybe they could beat Chelsea, but I don't see them beating Tottenham. That's going to be very, very difficult. Now, maybe they could ride Bournemouth, but I don't see them beating us. It's not going to happen. To beat Man U, not going to happen. Everton has been deducted points before, and they don't want to get into the drop. So definitely they will be fighting for their lives. Yes, they lost recently to Chelsea 6-0, but that doesn't mean that they are out of the game. They are definitely going to fight till the end. Now, of the 6 games left, holistically, I see Arsenal just maybe winning 3, and the others, it depends on how it all plays out on paper. Because Arsenal, being Arsenal, is definitely going to lose team. Now, I think I read somewhere earlier on today that Martin Odegaard and one other player are out injured. That is a big hit for Arsenal, because Odegaard has been very, very instrumental to how well they've played this season. He's been the creative heart of Arsenal's team. But let's see how Arsenal plays out. But it will be sad for me. It's going to be sad if Arsenal drops to 3rd, because that's where they eventually may find themselves. It's sad, but Arsenal being Arsenal, let's see how far they go. Now, moving on to Liverpool. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how Liverpool lost their own game too. They lost to Palace. Palace, come on, Liverpool. I started this channel by saying, hey, is Klopp and Liverpool going to win another title so Klopp could live on the high? But I don't see that happening now. You don't slip up to Manchester City and think you get to beat them. No, not with the kind of games both Arsenal and Liverpool has. But we're talking about Liverpool here, and Liverpool, they just let their guard down. Oh, that's all they did. They let their guard down. Lost 1-0 to a struggling Palace team. Sadly, that shouldn't be happening for a top team like Liverpool. But what can we say? It's already done. But let's also look at the rundown of the games that Liverpool has to play before the end of the season. They have Fulham away. Definitely, that should be a win. If Liverpool turns up, they have Everton. That's the Merseyside derby. That's going to be a difficult game. But let's see how that plays out. They're going to play West Ham away. They're going to play Tottenham. That's another difficult game. They have Aston Villa, who is looking for who is just slightly behind them on 4th. and they have Wolves, their last game for the season. So how would Klopp and his team shape up to see what they can secure? Because to me, this slip up is a huge mistake for them that they shouldn't have done. It's a huge mistake, because if they are taking their chances, they definitely shouldn't be where they are at now. They definitely should either be topping the league, topping the league, and be saying, "Hey, we have one hand on the trophy," or something else. Except if they go ahead to win the European games that the European game that they are playing in. But for me, I don't see how any of either Liverpool or Arsenal are going to pip City to win the title. And we all know that Klopp is going to leave. I have a few ideas in my head that I think a couple of players might follow Klopp out the door. But I don't want to start speculations now. So let's leave that. But I just like I said, I'll still stick to my guns. I would love for Klopp to leave on a high. But unfortunately, I don't see that happening now. So moving on to other things. Will City drop any points? That's the big question. They are playing Real Madrid in the Champions League. Will they lose? Will they say let's focus on the Champions League and leave the league? I've never seen Pep do that, despite the fact that with the way they played this season, they seem to have lost team. Last season they won it all, but this season they are still on track to win the treble. Should they win the league, get through the next round of games in the Champions League and beat Chelsea in the semi-final, definitely they might win the treble. But let's look at the games that they have, because we've seen City win the league with just a point before. Yes, City is that kind of team. They have the mentality, they have the players, they have the manager that can carry them across the line. But let's look at the run of games. They have Brighton, they have Nottingham Forest, Wolves, Fulham, West Ham, and Tottenham. I think these games are not going to be all too difficult for Manchester City. They aren't. Maybe Tottenham. Maybe just Tottenham might give them an issue, but I don't see them dropping points in any of these games. Well, it all depends, because we can speculate and talk and say all that we like, but it all boils down to the field of play. What happens after 90 minutes? I just hope the drama continues, so we could see how it eventually plays out, because it's getting interesting. Just 6 more games to go, and then in a couple of weeks the season will be out. But just like I said, let's see how it all plays out. So hit that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell and like this video so you could get more of my content. See you soon.